Hey guys, thanks for watching. Today I have my empties for the first half of December to show you. There is an echo. I'm in my spare bedroom. I'm sorry. This is the room I'm painting. You're going to see my cats running around. And I am sorry for the echo because there's not much in this room right now. I don't have a ton to show you. This is it. So this will probably be the fastest empties video that I have done in a really long time. Let's hope so that it's not too long. So this is going from December 1st through the 15th. It's the 16th today, and so now I am filming. A lot of these the ones I didn't finish, I'll continue on because this month I am trying to melt all of my Christmas scents. Tiger? No. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, sorry. I had to yell at my cat. All right, so let's get into it. Let's start with some empties here. This is from Front Porch, and this is Marshmallow Peppermint Twist. This was, I believe, 6 grubby tarts in here. This scent, I used in my centerpiece warmer. It was decent for a bedroom. If you have a really big room, like a wide space, I don't know that this would have done the best, although mint does tend to throw. This one just didn't throw probably as much as you would hope for, and I think it was supposed to be like a peppermint vanilla mixed with marshmallow. It wasn't like any better than any other peppermint scent I've melted, I guess. It's a nice one. If you order from Front Porch and you're looking for peppermint scent, it's nice. It just didn't stick out to me. Like, I can't tell you, like, oh, the vanilla in this was really great or the marshmallow was great. It was just kind of a, like, peppermint, vanilla, like, twisted peppermint type scent. Twisted peppermint being, like, Bath & Body Works type. So, that's, I guess, all I have to say about that one. I don't have a ton of empties, like, actually empties. This is from Destination Wax. This is Pink Sorry, which is pink sugar, and then, is it Sari or Sorry? I have a friend named Sari, and she spells it that way. But for some reason, I want to say Sorry, and I don't know why. So I could be very wrong. It could be Pink Sari, and I have no idea. But I really liked this. There were 2 of the little square pieces. What did she used to call them? Were they called lily putts? Is that what were her little square pieces? This was really strong and smelled really pretty. I really liked this scent. This is something that I would repurchase, not only from this vendor, but it's a scent that I would repurchase from other vendors too if they had some kind of blend like this. The, like, Sorry part is a very earthy, like, patchouli type fall-esque scent. If you like patchouli, even if you don't like patchouli, I think you could really like this. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Depends on your tolerance for patchouli, I guess. But I thought this was a really nice blend. It was really pretty. It's absolutely one I would recommend trying if you're going to order from Destination Wax. And yeah, I really liked it. Again, this was strong. Like, I rate things out of 5. I would give this a 5 out of a 5. And as far as, like, the appeal goes for me, I would give it a 5 out of a 5. I really liked it. Tiger? Seriously? Okay, now you see my cat running because I just yelled at him. I didn't yell loud, but I have this certain way I talk to him and he listens. It's kind of weird. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. So I have Super Tart Scarecrow, a clamshell here that I finished. I have 1 more of these. When I'm done with that one, I don't know that it's one I'm going to get more of. It's like a similar, like, vibe as this scent, except that this has pink sugar, and of course this doesn't. This has, like, wild berry mousse or something. Yeah, and a sweet rain scent. But it's like that patchouli mixed with something, like, sweet and girly that I liked. So this was, if it will focus close up, I don't know. Patchouli, sugar dusted wild berry mousse, and sweet rain. So, yeah, I'm still working on my camera. I don't know why. Let me see if I can get it to autofocus. Okay, there we go. I had it off autofocus. I'm still trying to figure out the settings. Like, I don't know when I change something and when I don't. So bear with me because this is the new camera, new phone. Yeah, anyway, it's patchouli, sugar dusted wild berry mousse, and sweet rain. And I think it's a really nice blend. It's just not a scent that I need a ton of. have to be like in the right mood for this. It would be like a rainy day, a fall day, possibly a spring day that's like rainy or cooler weather. It just reminds me of that like time. In a hot plate warmer, this did really well. In a bulb warmer, this did not do very well. It was maybe a 2 or a 3. It didn't have a far throw in a bulb warmer, but in a hot plate warmer, it did pretty well. I'd give it a 4. All right, what do we got here? Oh, okay. So this had no sticker, but this was cookie baking with, well, it did. I took the sticker off and I gave like the remaining pieces as a freebie in a DESTASH. So there's no sticker, but it is cookie baking with mom. Cookie baking at mom's from Vintage Chic Scents. The strength, I gave a 2 to a 3. The appeal, I gave a 2. You can kind of see some writing here, but I can read it. It was mostly a cinnamon scent to me with maybe like a hint of bakery. It's not my type of cinnamon scent. It had more of that red hot cinnamon, and I'm just not a fan, so I passed along to someone else who can try it. A lot of people like to try Vintage Chic Scents, and it's not the cheapest, and especially if it's not going to throw for you or you may not like it. I don't know. I just figured I'd send it as a freebie. Then I have Front Porch Warm Wishes. I liked this. This was a decent scent. It was like a minty woodsy scent. You can kind of see in my notes here. I wrote minty woodsy. The strength was only a 2 though. I did melt it in my bathroom. I gave it a 3 because I do like the scent, but it wasn't strong enough that I would repurchase it. So that is that. Let me see if I have actual like empties. There might be one more here. The Hurrier I Go, the Behinder I Get from Super Tarts. This was like a Satsuma blend. There were other things in it, but I can't remember what they were. But really all I smelled was Satsuma, and it actually wasn't that strong. I melted it in my bulb warmer in my kitchen though, and that bulb warmer is really hit or miss. I mean, it's a 25-watt bulb, but that bulb warmer, or it's just really any bulb warmer, I feel like they just don't melt hot enough, you know, for a scent to a lot of wax to throw, I guess, in my opinion. So I'm not a huge Satsuma fan. I've heard Satsuma. I've heard Satsuma. I've heard other ways to pronounce that word. I don't know. I would say Satsuma. That's what I would guess, but I have no idea if that's right. Yeah, this isn't something that I would repurchase because I'm just not a fan of that Satsuma scent. That like, and Satsuma, if you don't know, sorry, is a very citrusy scent. I know people will say it's like an orange citrus. I feel like it smells more like grapefruit to me, and that's why I'm not a huge fan of it. All right. I'll show you this because I think this is the only Bathing Garden melt that I have. I melted e.l.f. Morning Blends, 1 cube. I recently placed another order, and you'll see a haul, and I got another one of these, so I figured I can probably melt this considering I bought this last like November, December in 2016, and so it's time. Like you can see, yeah, I wrote 12/16. This was before I wrote like the full date. I just wrote the month and then the year. Yeah, this is super strong. It's a chocolate mint coffee blend, and it's like intensely strong. Like this was in a drawer full of clamshells, and when you open that drawer, this was the only clamshell that you would smell. I mean, well, that's not true. You'd smell like a mixture of scents, but this was the strongest thing. Like it was coming out of the drawer, seeping out because it's so strong, and it was strong melting. It was a really nice scent. It's almost like too strong, where if you're sensitive to, well, if you're sensitive to scents, this is not a good one for you because this is strong. I mean, it's a coffee blend, and I want to say it's one that like I would only want to melt in the morning for like 2 or 3 hours and then shut off and then do that again the next morning. But instead of like have it going all day long. But I do really like the scent, and obviously I repurchased another one. Okay, then we've got Central Park Snow Globe from Vintage Chic Scents. I've been making my way through this. I have 2 more chunks left. I'm sure this will be gone by the second half because I am using this in my centerpiece, which it works well in my centerpiece. It does have still, I will say, it has a woodsy note to it. I don't know if it was blended with something else. I got it in a DESTASH or like a Random Act of Kindness or something. I accumulated this not directly from the vendor. So I don't know if it was like Central Park Snow Globe mixed with something else, but yeah, it definitely has a woodsy tone to it. It's not strong, but I can smell it. Otherwise, it's like a peppermint scent. I wouldn't even say it's like peppermint vanilla or anything like the description says. It smells like peppermint and a little bit of a woodsiness. Not even like pine, but like a woodsiness. It's doing decently in my centerpiece in a bedroom. Throwing well enough that I can smell it with no issues. And yeah, hopefully I don't spend too much time talking about that one next time. Okay, it smells very similar to this. No, not this one. Well, no, not this one. This is Christmas Time is here, and this is also for Vintage Chic Scents. This is a rose. I melted a half, and then I liked the scent, but it dissipated pretty quickly, so I put in not a half, a quarter, and then I put in another quarter and melted that. This is like a pine and sugar cookie scent. I think that's really all it is. It's like a Christmas tree sugar cookie scent. I smell more Christmas tree than sugar cookie. I really don't get much bakery from this. It smells good on cold, but like when you melt it, it's a pretty light, nicely smelling like Christmas tree scent, not too in your face at all. I think if you want that Christmas tree scent, but they can sometimes give you a headache, this is not an intense one. So you might actually really like this. And you can probably find it in a DESTASH because I think she recently had this in a restock. I'm not going to purchase more in the future just because it's not strong enough for me. I want more. And I wanted that sugar cookie scent from it. This one is the one that smells more similarly to the Central Park Snow Globe with that woodsiness. This is Fezziwig's Christmas Party from Vintage Chic Scents. This has that same sweet Christmas tree. Like, this is like a sweet Christmas tree. It's like a nice scent. Almost like a mistletoe scent. This smells like a mistletoe scent with like a slight woodsiness. And when I melt it, actually, I get more of that woodsiness from it. So it's probably like where this is like a 2 out of 5 as far as the strength goes. 2 to a 3. Yeah, 2 to a 3. This is more like a 3 to a 4. Medium to a stronger thrill. So there's that. And I like that Fezziwig's Christmas Party. That one's my favorite between the two. And then we have Holiday Affair from Vintage Chic Scents. And this is a big poinsettia. I melted a quarter. I melted this on my 20 watt hot plate Glade in the bathroom. What are you doing behind me? What are you doing back there? And this smells like Cider Lane with cinnamon sugared donuts. That's what it smells like. It smells like 2 Bath & Body Works candles blended, Cider Lane and cinnamon sugared donuts. That's what I'm going to maintain because I don't remember the scent description. I'm sure the scent description is much more complex, but if I want to like make it simple, that's what it smells like. If you think you'd like that scent, you'd probably like this. This was light though. It was light for me. I want to say it was a 2 out of 5. Maybe if I'm really stretching it, give it a 3 out of 5, and it didn't last long. Maybe 2 hours, and then I couldn't smell it anymore and I dumped it. So that was a bummer. Surprising for Cider Lane too. My cat's like all over the place behind me. He must be looking for one of his like fuzzy ball toys. I'll enjoy it for the like couple hours that it'll last. Or maybe I'll just de-stash it, I'm not sure. Sorry, Tiger. Okay, and then I've got a couple more Vintage Chic scents. So this is Cranberry Grape Pumpkin. And this was also a rose. I chopped it and it kind of broke because it's the two-tone, so like the colors tend to break apart. But I did melt a quarter and then separately another quarter. So now I have about a half a rose left. This is, I don't want to sound negative, but sometimes I am when it comes to Vintage Chic scents. There's a lot of scents I like, but honestly, this is probably the scent that I like the least that I've ever smelled from Vintage Chic Scents. On cold, it smells decent, but when I melted this, it was very artificial and cheap smelling. like very cheap wax, just waxy, and it just reminded me of like something you would purchase at the dollar store. I need to like reposition myself. Ugh. Hang on a second. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. It's got to be that cranberry. That cranberry is so cheap smelling. Yeah. Ugh. I don't like it. I wonder if she reformulated it since August of 2016 and it's better, like a different cranberry. But this cranberry, I'm telling you, it was like so artificial and cheap smelling. Like I can't think of any other two words to describe it better than that. And I hate to even say that. As far as the strength goes, it was thankfully only like a 2 in my bathroom. So it was a light scent, like appropriate for a bathroom. I don't like this. I don't like it. I'm going to be passing it along. I don't want to melt the rest of it. So that's that. I don't even really, see, that's the thing. I don't even really want to pass it along. I might put like a ton of stuff that I just don't like, pack it in a bag and like sell it for the shipping cost, or, you know, if it's a decent scent or it has a decent throw, but I just don't like it, you know, maybe I'll sell it for like $10 for the packed envelope and then shipping or something. I don't know. I just don't. I feel bad selling someone something that like I didn't like, but sometimes I don't like things and other people really love them. So it's tough. It's a tough call. Anyway, that has nothing to do with this. So the next one is Ebenezer, and this is also one of those poinsettias. I melted a quarter. This was strong, and I really liked it. I gave the strength a 3 to a 4, which is strong for vintage chic scents, and the appeal is a 4. I really liked this. This is like a icy peppermint pine type scent, and I thought it was really good. Like if you're looking for like that stronger in your face peppermint and pine, like almost menthol-y smelling, yeah, then I would say to do this. It's almost like peppermint and maybe spearmint in there, or eucalyptus spearmint and peppermint and pine. That's kind of what I get from it. But I really liked it. I actually melted it in my room and I had to turn it off because it was too strong for my bedroom. And then I dumped it into the warmer in my bathroom because that bathroom door stays open, and then it will be able to linger out in the hallway and it wouldn't be just enclosed in my room. But yeah, I was really impressed by this. I would absolutely recommend this one. Okay, forgot another empty. This is Candles from the Keeping Room Candy Apple Sleigh Ride. Strength a 2, appeal a 2. I couldn't really smell this one. It was like a apple mistletoe type scent. Not one that I would repurchase. Oh, here's another empty. Friday Night Lights from Candles by Victoria. This is my favorite scent that she has. It's very, very, if not the exact same as, very, very similar, if not the exact same as Sweater Weather from Bath & Body Works. There's something a little bit different that's, to me, you know, like it can't be an exact dupe, but it's very, very similar. Oh my gosh, if you hear like crinkling or something, my cat's getting into something. I don't know if it's a bug or what. But yeah, the strength of 5 out of 5, appeal of 5. This is an awesome scent. I love it. Everything about it. I'm getting really distracted by my cat. I don't know what he is doing. Tiger. Are you catching a fly? What are you doing? He like huffs at me if he's annoyed with me. All right, so then I have Super Tarts The Great Pumpkin. This is pumpkin pecan. Oh my God, I can't say that. Pecan bars, or pecan, however you like to say it. Frosted pumpkin donuts and raw sugar crystals. This smells like pumpkin sugar donut to me. Maybe a little bit different, but mostly, if not the exact same, like I said before, pumpkin sugar donut. Yeah, pumpkin sugar donut from Bath & Body Works. I love the scent. At first, when I melted this, I didn't think it was going to be that strong. And then I went up to my kitchen and I came back downstairs. And I could smell it all throughout the downstairs. It was in my bathroom. I could smell it all throughout the downstairs, in the living room, in the bathroom. Like, what are you doing? What are you even doing back there? What's going on? What could you possibly do under there? That doesn't even look fun. Anyway, so yeah, this one had a good throw, but it wasn't like an in-your-face type scent. It was definitely strong though. Seriously? Oh my gosh. What are you doing, Tiger? What? What are you doing? What are you doing, Tiger? Oh my God, I'm sorry, you guys. He dug his way. He dug the closet door open and dug his way into the closet. And then he wouldn't come out in the way that I'm sitting. I like couldn't grab him and pull him out. I'm so sorry. I lost my train of thought. This is basically pumpkin sugar donut from Bath & Body Works. I'm not going to repurchase more of it because I have that candle and I'm probably going to chunk one of them up and I'll just melt that versus buying this. If you do not have that candle or you wanted to try that scent, I do recommend buying this. This is really cute, by the way, because this is very similar to that scent. I don't think they're exact by any means. I feel like that one has like a little bit of a cinnamon spice to it and this one doesn't, but very, very similar. So I give it like a 5 for the throw, and then the strength would, like, just when you're in the same room, is probably like a 4, so it's good. And then I have Warm Apple Crisp from Sassy Girl Aroma. I melted half and half. Hi, Tiger. This was lighter than I thought and not as good as I thought, or was expecting, I guess. I was hoping for like more authentic, like apple crisp bakery. Excuse me, I wanted to get that flakiness from it and I just didn't. It smells more like the middle, like the gooey middle apples and cinnamon and like that sauce. Excuse me. So it's not terrible, but I wanted more of that bakery note. So I am going to melt it and then not repurchase it in the future. It also didn't last as long as I thought it was going to. And I do remember that when I melted it, I melted one piece because you can see I cut it into, well, now it's even broken even more. I cut it into fourths and I melted one chunk and then I actually added the second one because it wasn't as strong and I was hoping to get a farther throw, like a longer, farther distance throw from it. So yeah, that's it. That's everything that I got. So not a ton of stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my second half. Hopefully there will be more stuff in this room and it won't be as echoey. This is the only time that I have to film. So I don't have any sunlight anywhere else right now. And this is just the easiest. There's some space on the floor here. I can sit down and film, and I don't have a ton of stuff around me. So yeah, if you have any questions about any of the stuff I showed you, just leave them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope you guys are getting all ready for Christmas, and I hope, if I don't talk to any of you before Christmas, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and spend some good time with your family and, you know, just enjoy the holidays. It can be so stressful. I am so busy every single day. And then when I have a day where I don't have anything to do, I just like don't even want to move, to be honest. Like I'm just so dead tired. I can't wait for things to settle down in like January, February, March. I really hope they will. But I just can't believe how I've managed to stay busy every single day. And I haven't even been able to go to the gym. And I really need to. I really need to start going to the gym and losing weight. Now I'm just rambling, so I'll let you guys go. But I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.